All right, we've got a complex imaginary number in this problem. The good news is the denominator is still just one term, so we only really need to multiply by one term. The I in the denominator is technically a square root. We can't have square roots in the denominator. A lot of people want to multiply by 6i on the top and the bottom, and you can do that. Your answer will become kind of unnecessarily large numbers. But all you really need to multiply by is the square root that you're trying to get rid of. In this case, that's the square root of -1, which we call I. So I'm going to multiply top and bottom by I, and I'll have to distribute that I into the two terms in the numerator. So I get a -3i for my first term, and a -10i squared for my second term. Then underneath, -6i times I becomes -6i squared. Now, we've got more simplifying to do. Anytime you see I to a power, you want to write that as a more simplified answer. Here we have I squared in the top and in the bottom. I squared is just plain old -1. So I'm going to take out those I squareds and replace them with -1s. Keep on going here. So now we have a -3i as our first term in the top. Look, you got a -10 times a -1. That's a positive 10 overall, because the negative times the negative gives you a positive. Same thing underneath. You've got a -6 times a -1. That's just a positive 6. They do want us to answer this, the final answer should be in two separate terms, with the I term, the imaginary term, coming second. So to fit that, I'm going to split this up into two separate fractions. I'm going to put the 10 over 6 first, because that's the real number part. And then I'm going to put the -3i over 6. I'll call it 3 over 6 times I. Second. And then we can simplify each of these fractions individually. 10 over 6 is 5 over 3. And then 3 over 6 is a half. And now we are in number plus number times I form. Number, well, plus number times I form. Second number is just a negative. There you have it.